Hey guys, how are you? I'm on break at work and I was just listening to a video. Sometimes I do that while I'm working, doing paperwork and stuff. And I heard this video. It was called Is It Healthy to Have a Plus Size Role Model? And quite frankly, it kind of pissed me off. And it was basically a comparison between anorexia and obesity. First off, both are unhealthy. Either way you look at it, either way you think about it, it's unhealthy. Either way. I'm not saying to hate yourself, but I am saying to make better decisions. I try on a daily basis and fail to make better decisions on the way that I eat, the way that the things that I drink, the things that I'm consuming altogether, and then how I'm staying active. And some days I just don't stay active at all. Some days I'm not in the mood to go to the gym or to walk around the block or to walk, around the city. But that on those days, I try to make healthier decisions on what I eat, because if I'm not going to be active, I want to take in less calories. Anyway, I am not at all trying to tell you like my diet plan or whatever. But again, this thing made me a little bit angry because it was questioning whether plus size people can be role models. And it was saying, well, what's the difference between you going after somebody who's anorexic and saying this is unhealthy, or are us going after, people who are fat? And just in response to that, I just want to say this. You leave your weight and your health talks to my doctor. Leave those to my doctor, because it's none of your concern and none of your business. Another thing is that when somebody is trying and somebody is failing consistently because they are addicted to food or whatever, that's an actual thing in their brain that they need to get fixed. I was addicted to food. I understand how it is to be addicted to food. I understand to not want to ever eat again because I'm so fat that I can't stand myself. I get that. I totally understand. So anybody who is bigger in here, who is listening to this, I understand and feel your pain. My knee hurts on the regular. It hurts on the regular. If I don't keep it active, if I don't keep walking, if I don't keep eating the right foods, if I don't do that stuff. So I actually have a medical reason why I really need to do this. And my mom just found out she has diabetes. I don't want to have diabetes, and she's way smaller than me. So anyway, off of that little rant for a second, I just want to say that I can be and am a role model to girls because I tell them to love themselves. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with loving yourself. And when you get to that point, when you do love yourself, you will make healthier choices and decisions with your food and the way that you use your body and how active you are, because you respect yourself. That's the difference. That is a difference. It doesn't matter if you have anorexia or if you're obese or if you're sleeping with every guy in the whole world. It doesn't matter. It's about a respect thing. And I'm not coming against anyone, but I'm just saying, before you judge somebody, you better make sure that you know the facts, because it pisses people off to no end when somebody comes up and starts judging them. You don't know their story. So just keep your opinions to yourself. Because social media is alive and active. Everybody thinks that they have an opinion, or they can have an opinion on everything. And sometimes your opinion doesn't help matters. It doesn't help matters. So my advice to you is to encourage you to stay quiet when you know you need to, and then talk when you know you can make a difference in something. If you're saying something or just talking to hear your own voice, then don't. Don't talk to hear your voice, because that's annoying. Nobody wants somebody to just chatter all the time. If you're not saying anything, if it doesn't mean something, then stop talking. If you have something to say and it means something and it has purpose because you love someone and you don't want to see them get hurt or whatever, I understand that. And I would personally talk to somebody, and I am on a diet with my mom and my sister right now because I really want my mom to not have diabetes anymore, and I don't want to have it, and my sister doesn't want to have it. So we're taking steps actively to change it. So before you go out and you judge someone and you say that they can't be a role model, or because they're too fat and they're not active, you better understand that you don't know their life, that you don't know a single thing about their life. And if you want to judge somebody, judge yourself. Judge yourself and actually ask yourself, what's going on in my head? What's going on in my life that I can change? Because I guarantee you, any fat girl, that is on their mind almost 24/7. And we don't need other people's opinions to tell us what to think and what to do and how to act and how to be. Because we do it ourselves. We do it so much. An anorexic girl, yeah, they need help. A fat girl, yeah, she needs help. But we are trying to actively go to our doctors. And yeah, there are some lazy people out there that do not want to do a single thing in the whole wide world because they're so depressed, because they're so hurt, because all of you decide that you want to tell them that they're fat, or because other people like have downed them all of their life, or they have no respect for themselves because they hate themselves. Just for a second, why don't we just try to be a little bit more sensitive to other people? It's not about you. It's not about what you think. It's not your opinion. It doesn't matter what you think. It matters that that person is actively trying to take control of their life, and they are trying to make it better for themselves. They don't know how to do that. So instead of saying, you're fat, you need to lose weight, why don't you say, hey, I'm your friend. How are you? How are you doing? What's going on in your life? I want to help any way that I can. And don't be that friend that says, how are you? And that doesn't really care about the response. Sometimes we need a real friend that comes alongside us and says, I'm going to go to the gym with you. I'm going to eat the same diet as you. I'm going to feel the same pain as you, because that's how much I love you. That's what we need. That's what people need, is relationship.